Most, if not all operating systems today, have implemented security measures to prevent accidental or malicious changes to critical system files. When the need arises to make updates to these protected files locally, operators are forced to use elevated permissions, like the Run as Administrator switch in Windows or using sudo in Linux. Now, it's even more critical that these security measures are adhered to when orchestrating remote actions on managed nodes in your fleet. In this demonstration, Chef will be used to modify protected system files on Linux. The first attempt will use the EC2 user account and attempt to modify the resolve.conf file to add an additional name server. This attempt will fail due to the protection enforcement on this system file. The second attempt will use the same account, but this time using sudo to provide the necessary permissions to update the file. To access the Chef platform user interface, log in with your username and password, and select the org unit and role, and select Courier from the menu. With Chef, you have the option to select and duplicate a previously created job. First, we'll provide a unique name for this new job. This job already has the node or nodes selected and is scheduled to run immediately, although this could be scheduled in the future and set to be reoccurring. Two steps have been defined. The first step is the actual command being used to modify the resolve.conf file, using the T command to add the name server. The output of this command is saved into a variable which may be used for the next step. Step 2, if the variable contains permission denied, the job will exit and fail. If the variable does not match, step 2 will be skipped and the job will show success. We'll just click Save Job. The job will start immediately, and after a refresh, we see the job failed as expected. And clicking into the details, we see the failure was at step 2 since we received that permission denied response. And opening up the resolve.conf file directly on the managed node, we see the new entry was not applied. Now, going back and duplicating the same job that failed, once again giving it a unique name, this time we'll just insert sudo before the T command to elevate the permissions to edit the protected file. All of the other steps will remain the same. Click Save Job. Another quick refresh and we see this time the job succeeded. And clicking into the details, we can see that step 2 was skipped, which tells us the new entry was added to the resolve.conf. Logging into the managed node and looking at the file, we see the new name server entry. This is just one of the many examples on how to use Chef to orchestrate actions on different operating systems, leveraging the protections put in place to safeguard the system stability. For more information on how Progress Chef can help manage your infrastructure at scale, visit us at chef.io.